Today, we are having a carb party. So many carbs today, it's the best. And welcome to another prep vlog. I am currently like 26 days out, I think, so less than 4 weeks. And last week I showed you a super low carb day, and today I actually get to show you a high carb refeed day. As I'm sure you saw with me making the oats, I'm putting banana, I used real oats and everything. Super high carb, low fat. I'm sure you've heard of the term cheat meal in regards to bodybuilding. In prep, we don't do cheat meals. We have very calculated high carb refeed days. At least that's the way that my coach and I do it. So refeeds can help both psychologically and physiologically. So all of these carbs are going to help me with my workout. So my coach actually asked me to put this high carb day the day before my hardest workout of the week. And since my focus this year has been growing my shoulders and my upper body, my hardest workout of the week is on Tuesday when I bench press. I love benching. Eating all these high carbs today so that my strength will be awesome tomorrow, hopefully. Got an awesome day of eats planned for you guys. It should be no surprise that I'm having oatmeal, even with cauliflower, even on a refeed day. And I'm gonna show you guys how to make a crunch wrap later. But after I eat this breakfast, I actually have a posing session today with a posing coach, and then I have a leg workout after. Very busy day, but I get all the carbs with it. I actually did not have room for my normal peanut butter on top, which is why I use the chocolate almond bar, because it's the powdered peanut butter has less fat. My fats are very low today in comparison to the carbs, so I really have to make all my meals as low fat as possible just for today. So I've got my suit on. This is not going to be the suit that I wore this year. This is my suit from last year, but it's great for posing practice. My tummy is very full from breakfast, but it doesn't matter because it's not the stage anyways. I am having a posing session with Daraja Hill. She's not my usual posing coach. My posing coach for this year is Natalie Matthews, Fit Vegan Chef. And I want to just get like a second opinion because I don't know what to do with my hands when I'm posing. Like, I've got some sort of stuff down, and I've been like watching videos of pros posing and like watching what they do with their hands. But otherwise, I just kind of feel like, what is it, that song by Macklemore? And what do I do with my hair? Kind of thing. So I'm gonna show y'all what my posing looks like right now. I don't think I'm gonna film the posing session because I wanna be present with her and work on stuff with her and not worry about being in the frame for you guys. And then I'll come back after and show you what she has me change or what she taught me about hands, what we worked on, etc. so I just got done with the posing session. She said my hands were pretty much good for the most part. She gave me 1 or 2 tips for hands, and then we actually practiced the walk a lot because my hips do not normally sway like that. I do not have the whole sexy side to side hip motion. And so I really need to be practicing my walk in and out of my actual routine a lot more before my show. So it's nice to have that to focus on. And now I'm gonna get changed really quick and run to the gym for leg day. Gonna have a snack before I head to the gym. I was at my parents' over the weekend and my mom had a bunch of blueberries for 4th of July themed stuff. So I stole 100 grams of blueberries. These blueberries are so tiny. Oh well. So just got to the gym. It is a leg workout. I'm gonna start with some hip thrusts. It's gonna be a long workout because this is week 8 of an 8-week program that I have. So I've got lots of sets and lots of extra reps. It's about 5 o'clock now, but I'm probably gonna walk on the treadmill for like 10 more minutes so I can get closer to my step goal. My step goal is now 12.2 thousand steps a day. That's the only cardio I have. This is a long workout. Okay, just got home from the gym. It's 6 o'clock, and I'm usually really good at multitasking when I cook, but I don't think I'm gonna be great at multitasking while I cook and film at the same time. So I had planned to eat a serving of Oreo cereal after dinner, but I think I'm gonna have it now. That way I can be a little bit more relaxed on the timing and not get hangry while I'm cooking and filming dinner for you guys. I love cereal for my carbs. And then I got a Coke Zero at Jack in the Box because who really cares where you get a Coke Zero? It's just a Coke Zero. See you guys in a few minutes when I start cooking dinner. I love carbs. I'm freezing after chugging that Coke Zero. Well, at least I haven't showered yet. It's a messy sweater. Oh well. So I'm gonna get started cooking dinner. It's now about 6:30. I am making my fig and feta crunch wrap, and I'm going to do a side of air fried potato chips and a side of butternut squash. I don't know if you guys have had butternut squash, but I never had butternut squash growing up as a kid. Talked to my mom about it, and her excuse was, well, my mom never fed me butternut squash. So I have just recently been obsessed with butternut squash. And I'm just gonna saute it in the pan with some garlic parmesan seasoning. And I'm gonna make sure to show you guys exactly how I wrap up a crunch wrap because I usually get a lot of questions on that. Let's get started cooking all these delicious carbs up. Okay, we're gonna start with our onions first. We're gonna caramelize them. Don't forget the salt. Okay, so anytime it looks like the onion's about to start burning, you're gonna take it to the sink and put a tiny bit of water in it. And then when it cooks down again and it looks like it's gonna start burning, you'll add water to it again. Okay, so this is cooking well. I'm actually going to turn it to low heat and then put a lid on it. I'm just going to dab the water out with another paper towel. Crunch wrap assembly time. I use these, I cut the carb wraps, and then you're going to spread a Laughing Cow cheese on it, and then you're going to take 15 grams of this fig butter, and then I've got some turkey breast, now 30 grams of spinach. So I put it all on the side here because I want to add some seasoning in layers. Okay, so start here. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to transfer it to a hot pan. Press it down. So this is dinner. I hope that whole walkthrough was really useful because this is really one of my favorite meals ever. I added rosemary to the butternut squash. I don't think I got to show you guys, but this fig and feta crunch wrap, oof, I love it. You need to find that fig butter at Trader Joe's. And then I just cannot get enough of these air fried potato chips with the Colonel Seasons garlic parmesan seasoning on top. I love my food so much. Okay, so it's about 8:30 now. I showered and I'm still feeling pretty full from dinner, all those delicious carbs. But this takes about 20 minutes to cook, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I am going to make an almond milk rice pudding. This has been one of my favorite recipes that I've created this year in prep because all you really need is rice, almond milk, some spices and extracts, and then I like to add, I think about 30 grams of this toasted marshmallow skinny syrup. You can add any flavor that you want, but I find the marshmallow flavor goes really well in this rice pudding. So it's pretty much just a pure carb dessert, and then I'm going to top it with some dried dates, so even more yummy carbs, but this is amazing. So when it's about like this and all the almond milk has been absorbed, you're gonna add another half cup of almond milk. And then you're gonna let it cook down again. And then when this time it's all cooked down, then it will be ready. Okay, so when it is about like pretty much all absorbed, then you're done. Throw this away. So I wasn't pressing record, but what I did, I topped it with some more cinnamon and then some dried dates on top, about 11 grams. Sorry I didn't get that for y'all, but you can see here, oh, how delicious that looks. I love the dried dates on top. It really adds a little extra kick to it. Okay, so this is dessert number one. I'm gonna eat this rice pudding and then do a little bit of work on my computer, even though it's already 9:15. And then, of course, my last meal of the day will be protein fluff, even on this super high carb day. So stay tuned. Last meal of the day, I already made protein fluff. I made a cake pop flavor. I showed you guys how to make fluff in episode 1 of my contest prep series for this year. And it's a different flavor than the one I showed in the video, but it's the same exact process. So it's in the freezer right now. I'm gonna get it. For toppings tonight, I'm gonna start with this sugar-free yellow cake mix. And just like a few grams of this, it tastes amazing on top. I have tried the chocolate sugar-free cake mix before, and I really didn't like it, but the yellow cake mix has like that classic, well, yellow cake mix flavor. And now I finally have room for some nut butter. Hooray! This is from American Dream Nut Butter. This is my favorite flavor ever that they've ever made. And it's actually their July flavor, and so it should be coming back any week now. They did like a limited release in January, and I bought like 5 jars, and I'm finally on my last jar. But guys, this stuff tastes like strawberry milkshake Pop-Tarts. And now I'm gonna stick this back in the freezer for a few minutes so that the nut butter can harden up like a candy shell. So I just took it out of the freezer, and now the nut butter's hardened up into like a candy shell. And my last topping, it's actually sugar cookie toast crunch. You can't see because the camera's so close. So it's sugar cookie toast crunch. I have been hoarding this stuff since Christmas. I bought 4 boxes last year, and I think I'm finally about to run out of this cereal. I'm gonna do 16 grams, and I think I measured it. 16 grams is what's left in the bag. So as always, this is my last meal of the day. It is actually almost midnight because I was full from dinner, and then I was full from the rice pudding. And then I just fell down a rabbit hole of actually creating a thumbnail for this very YouTube video. So I'm probably gonna eat the fluff in bed, watch maybe half of a Netflix episode, and then go to bed. Hey guys, it's 2 days later now, and I've been editing, and I just feel like there's more that I've been wanting to say about this high carb refeed day. First off, this was the highest carb day that I have ever had outside of carbing up during peak week for prep and everything. It was, I'll just tell y'all, it was 270 grams of carbs, again, which is more than I have ever eaten outside of carbing up for peak week. And I felt amazing eating that many carbs. I was so full after so many of those meals. And that's not a sensation that I usually feel in season or off season, feeling full after several meals of the day. That's just not something that happens. Point number 2, I absolutely crushed my workout the day after. I had a heavy bench in my program, and I'm gonna show you here, but I had 4 sets of 3. So I was supposed to bench really heavy, and I was able to do 135 pounds for all 4 sets of 3. I'll show you in the video. The first time I asked for a spotter, but the next 3 times it was moving so easily, I didn't even feel like I was risking dropping the weight at all. I probably could have gone even heavier with my lifts, but since I'm still kind of dealing with that bicep tendonitis that I mentioned in my last video, I really didn't want to push it and accidentally injure myself more. For reference, I weigh 118 pounds right now, and I hit a bench PR back in January of 155 pounds, and I weighed like 132 pounds back then in January. And a final point, I'm actually gonna talk to my coach about maybe experimenting with super high carb days during my reverse diet this year, because I just felt that good. I wouldn't want to eat these macros every single day because fat is really important for hormonal health as a woman, and y'all know I love my nut butter, and it was really hard to eat any nut butter yesterday because my fats were so low to compensate for super high carbs. Maybe during my reverse diet I can have a super high carb day right before my hardest workout of the week, and those carbs can just go to work and help me with gains. So if you like this video, you know the drill. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss any prep updates. Hey, leave me a comment about what your favorite part of this video was. I'd love to hear that. I am going to link all the recipes used in the description box below, and all of my recipes can be found on my recipe blog, emyogifit.com. And if you like seeing recipes, like seeing full days of eating, want to see more prep updates in between the videos, head on over to my Instagram so you don't miss any updates. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.